Hi everybody, Rick Bray with the Plick team at Broomtown Bosies, and in a previous video we looked at Zoom, how you can add co-host during a meeting, and more specifically we looked at how you can add an alternative host before a meeting starts. And the problem that we've seen sometimes is that when you give this link out down here in the bottom, that's the link you would share with your audience. And in most cases, we as the host can click on that and the meeting starts. Sometimes that's a problem for your co-host. They might go to click on the link that you send them, and even though they're set up as an alternative host, they get a message that says waiting for the host to start the call. And the problem is they're an alternative host. They should be able to start it. Let's take a look at why. So like we said, normally you'll take this link and you'll probably, copy the link address and you'll either email it to your people, your co-host, or maybe you'll put it in Schoology for your students. And that's what my colleague, Emily Koval, did with the meeting we had. She sent me this link and said, let's make sure you're all set to go. Well, I clicked it and I got the message that said waiting for host to set up the call. We've also said in that previous video that Zoom will send you an email that looks like this, and this happens to be for the same meeting, that says you've been invited as an alternate host. Start the meeting. Well, when I looked into it, if I put the two links side by side, let's see if I can zoom in here a little bit. You'll notice they both start with E2CC, all that great stuff, zoom.us, and they both end with the same ID number. That totally makes sense. But if I zoom in, maybe I can zoom in, you'll notice the one in the letter from Zoom starts with an S, and the one that came from Emily started with a J, right? If I go back and look, this link here has a J in it. Why does it have a J in it? Well, that's because, let's come back so you can see me, you want to join that link. So if you send this link to your alternative host, they are going to be set into a join mode. What they need to do instead is change it. Again, if we bring these up, whoops, there we go. They can take that same link and replace the J with an S to, you guessed it, whoops, start the meeting. So there you go. That will move down. That's how you can take a link that's not letting you in and turn it into a link that will let you in just by replacing the J for join with an S for start. Now, as far as I know, if you try to change that link and you're not labeled as a co-host or an alternative host, it's not going to let you in because it still is checking for your email address to make sure that you're part of that meeting. So I hope that helps. Of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your tech integration specialist. And thanks for watching.